Don't use your pelvic sorcery on me.
It's not sorcery, I just have awesome dance moves. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.
I admit, that's pretty awesome.
I know, right? Get your Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy figures at BigBadToyStore.com. Link is in the description. You'll be hooked on the feeling. Hey kids, it's time for your What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legends Gamora Groot Build-A-Figure Way. Front says Marvel Legends Infinite Series Gamora. Has a nice window display showing off the figure and Groot Build-A-Figure piece. Guardians of the Galaxy Build-A-Figure Collection Groot. Nice sexy picture of Gamora looking all ready to kick some ass on the side. On the back it says Gamora, the last survivor of the extinguished race. The assassin Gamora trained from childhood to become the most dangerous woman in the universe. And you can see a nice picture of the figure as well as all the other figures on the line. She's a lean, mean, green killing machine. Let's open up Gamora. And here we got the Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legends Gamora figure. Definitely the weakest of the 6 in this set, but definitely still a cool figure. Let's take a closer look at it. I think Hasbro did a pretty good job on the head sculpt. I definitely see the likeness to Zoe Saldana. It's not perfect. It kind of looks a little bit more Asian. I know Zoe's a very exotic actress. I like that she has her like skin scar things going on there, and I really like the paint apps on her hair. It has like, you know, really cool shading going on there. The hair came out really good, and yeah, her costume, her body type, you know, doesn't really bring out how sexy her body type is. I think the green on here is pretty good. Could have had a little bit more shading on it, but the sculpting is pretty good. I like her costume. This is a separate piece right here, her belt area, and her booty is pretty good, I guess. But yeah, costume, I like the blues on here. That's pretty cool. And the sculpting, like her boots, she does have peg holes. She stands alright. She's can be a little hard to stand at times, but her buckles could add a little bit more shading onto it. Now for articulation, Gamora's head it pops out there. It's only on the ball joint here, so it can only move left and right that much. It can only go up and down so much too. The arms fully rotate, they go in and out. They bend at the elbow a little over 90 degrees and they rotate at the elbow, rotate at the wrist. She has this weird like cut right here. It kind of reminds me of those DCUC figures like Wonder Woman and Star Sapphire that rotate, but it looks really weird when you twist it, and it doesn't have an ab crunch, sadly. Her legs go forward and back. She can't really go in and out at all, so that's as much she can go. Those rotate the upper part of the leg, bend at 2 points at the elbow, and her ankles do rotate, the pivot forward and back, and she does kind of have an ankle pivot, but not really. Gamora does come with her cool sword. It has some pretty cool sculpting on here, just pretty much this kind of silver plastic. And of course Gamora comes with the left leg of Groot, who's a really awesome Build-A-Figure.
Or like Kevin Bacon.
Wait, you were in Star Trek that starred Anton Yelchin, who was also in Terminator Salvation, that starred Christian Bale, who was in The Dark Knight Rises, which also starred Anne Hathaway, who was in Les Mis, with Hugh Jackman, who was in X-Men Days of Future Past, when Jennifer Lawrence, who was also in X-Men First Class, with Kevin Bacon.
Her 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
That's awesome! Size comparison time. So here you can see Gamora is in pretty good scale with her other Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legend figures. She is slightly shorter than the Marvel Legends Black Widow from Captain America Winter Soldier line, and you can see how much smaller than she is from the comic Star-Lord Marvel Legend. I think Hasbro has done a great job with these Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legend figures. However, Gamora is definitely the weakest of the 6 figures we've gotten. I think her sculpt is pretty good. I wish she had more articulation. I still think it's a pretty good figure regardless. It's just because it's the weakest of the 6 or 7 if you count Groot, doesn't mean it's a bad figure. It definitely has room for improvement, but she is one of the 5 main Guardians, which I still suggest getting her not only to complete your Guardians, but complete your Groot. Her and Rocket are probably the weakest, but still, like I said, she is definitely a good figure. You can pick her up at BigBadToyStore.com. Check out MarvelousNews.com as well as my website, SeanXLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link is in the description. I'm Sean Long. Remember, live long and love life.
I'm no match for your pelvic sorcery.
Materi, what are you doing with the singer Mouse Rat? And why are you green instead of blue?
Oh my gosh, blue is so 3 years ago. Green is totally in now, you know, like the Ninja Turtles, Luigi, and plus I go for guys that are awesome!
Cause everything is awesome. What was Hasbro thinking when they made you? What good do you have to offer? I can do this. Go back to Walmart.